Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec uniform. Just playing above HF, we stream live to Station Master and YouTube. Currently on 40 meters, it doesn't look like there's a lot of bug, but no, might stir up some action there, but there's some streaming, so let's give it a go. Let's get that open. Yeah, let's have a look, see. Audio is being ported in through the rig, of course, however, it's running through this piece of software called Noise. I'll show you what that does in a minute. Let me just dive into the sky.
Call 55757. Good evening. My name is Alexander, near Moscow. Do you copy?
Okay, Roger, Alexander. This is 148 Tango Echo Mike. Italy Kilo, Tango Echo Mike. My name is Delta, Foxtrot Echo, Radio United, Charlie 3 October.
Roger, thank you very much. Thank you for nice report. Thank you for nice contact. 73, hope to see you. Buona fortuna, Ferruccio, пока.
Okay, Roger. All the best to you and your family.
Ciao, пока. Radio America 3, Delta Italy Hotel, calling secure. Кто подсказал?
So to 1. We should get nothing until he calls, which is interesting.
Radio Ульяна Харитон Y. Radio Ульяна Харитон Y. Виктор 3, Дима, Иван Харитон. Приветствуем, Николай. Ну, слышь, где-то 5-8, Александр Ласкарина. Не спится вам, прием?
I will mute my microphone audio. Oh, he's on the Station Master.
Hotel, calling secure. Ну, понятно. Ну, да, у нас тут такое ночное время, как небольшой провал, потом под утро начинается, и вот под вечер там бывает. И радио Тюха Y, и Ра-3 Дима, Иван Харитон, Николай, спасибо, что ответили. Вот, ну, у нас местное время 02:35 прям.
I'm usually not a fan of DNR noise filters and stuff, but this is quite interesting, so we're giving it a go.
Да, спасибо, Николай. Как у вас там погода-то? У нас -5 сегодня, прием. Да, у нас тут такое ночное время, как небольшой провал. Понятно, Николай. Ну, хорошо, ладно. Буду выключаться, потому что время-то уже вообще за полночь. Я сегодня что-то задержался. Вот. Радио Тюха Y, Ра-3 Дима, Иван Харитон. Спасибо, Николай. 7-3, до новых встреч, пока. А я тоже не топил, у нас батарея центрального отопления крепна.
tuning on 80 meters. Lovely.
Gesprächspartner finden und sich dann da irgendwelche Auseinandersetzungen leisten. Aber das ist ja nicht die Ursache oder der Wunsch, dass es dann nur um die Saufgelage geht, sondern da will man sich halt auch ein bisschen über Details unterhalten. Und ich muss mal sagen, bei unserem Ortsverband ist 17 am Ortsverband.
J'ai cru entendre un grec qui est sur 99. Bon. Correct? Delta Lima 4, Sierra Victor. I copy you 55. 55, Croissant?
It's a Delta Lima 4 station calling you, okay? The other is the last lane.
What is my course?
George, make call again, please, over.
Copy?
Das finde ich absolut Schrott.
5x6, das sind 30 Fenster und ja gut, das sind dann noch bei, wie man die Encoder, takich właśnie postulów.
Heute um 11:45 komme ich unter die Laser, wird das andere Auge auch gemacht. Hab ich das, ja?
Цапля Иван Николай, на приеме. Я радио 4, Цапля Иван Николай. 80 метров зовет и приглашает. Радио 4, Цапля Иван Николай, на приеме.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? 2 Whiskey Papa Quebec uniform. Is this frequency in use? 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. Is the frequency clear? 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. Nothing here. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 meters. Hello, this is on 3658. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. CQ 80 meters. 3658. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. CQ 80 meters. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec uniform.
2W0 PQU calling CQ on 3658 and listening for any calls. CQ, hello, CQ 80 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ, hello, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 W0 PQU. CQ and standing by. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ and standing by. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2W0 PQU calling CQ on 80 meters and standing by for any calls. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ and standing by. CQ 80 meters. CQ 80 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 W0 PQU. Hello, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2W0 PQU calling CQ on 80 and standing by for any call. Final call, reveal QSY to 40 meters. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ on 80 meters and listening for any call. No, nothing here. QSY 40 meters.
That's QSY. 40 meters mode FM. Tune the antenna. Oh, that was quick. Mode low side.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Final check. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. Okay, nothing here. CQ 40 meters. CQ 40 meters. CQ 7154. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ 40 meters. CQ. On 7.154, this is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2W0, PQU. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. Calling CQ on 40 meters and standing by for any calls. CQ 80 meters, sorry, 40 meters. CQ 40 meters, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. CQ 40 meters. 7154, this is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ on 40 meters and standing by for any call. Who's the tuner? CQ 40 meters. CQ 40. 7154. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2W0, PQU, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, CQ, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ, hello CQ, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. 7154. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ on 40 meters and listening for any calls. CQ, 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 CQ 40 meters, CQ, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ on 40 meters and standing by for any calls. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec Uniform, calling CQ on 40 meters and CQ 40 meters and standing by for any call. I know. Let's give some PSK a go. PSK 31. 2W0PQ QS1.
trying to see where they would go. Down Wonder Bay. Few streets. Okay, I'm going to turn this control here. Alright, we're going to QSY to 7.55 because yes, I think it seems to be just tune the antenna again, bear with. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha.
Change the microphone. Change the microphone. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform. I've got QR Mexico. Let me find a different frequency. HS0 ZOA if you're still listening on the line. We are now on 7167. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha, Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha, Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform. Yeah, you're louder on the SDR, but I can't hear you. Go ahead. HS0ZOA 2W0PQU. Hotel Sierra Zulu Oscar Alpha. Hotel Sierra Zero Zulu Oscar Alpha. You're very difficult copy. Very difficult copy. I'm not hearing you on my radio at all. But I can just about hear you on the local SDR, which is about 2 miles up the road from me. HS0ZOA 2W0PQU. No copy. It was a nice idea anyway, but unfortunately no copy. Interesting, but there we go. Let's clear your call sign out with my station master log here. We'll give her a go in 10 minutes. HS0ZOA. We'll give her a go in 10 minutes. In the meantime, CQ 40 meters. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform. Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform. 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform calling CQ. CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform. 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 CQ, CQ, CQ. This is 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec uniform. 2W0 PQU, CQ, over.
No, sorry. The only letter I got was Tango. The only thing I heard was Tango, nothing else. Over. Good night. CQ80, CQ80 meters, CQ80, CQ80 meters. This is Mexico, number 1, Echo Uniform Zanzibar. Mike 1, Echo Uniform Zulu, calling CQ.
2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec uniform.
2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec uniform. I hope I've got that right, over.
Yeah, QSL Tony. The name this side is Ethan, Echo Tango Hotel Alpha November Ethan. And yeah, you got the call sign correct. Mike 1, Echo Uniform Zulu. 2 Whiskey Zero, Papa Quebec uniform.
Yeah, got you there, Ethan. Got your QRZ webpage up. I don't see any photographs. I always love to see a photograph of the person's shack that I'm talking to. But my jacket's always a mess. There's loads of junk. I'd be frightened to take a picture because everybody would laugh, over.
I know what you mean. Scroll down on my QRZ page. It is a picture of me right at the bottom.
No, there's not. All I've got is, if I put the right call sign in, just a minute, let me check. No, I put the wrong bloody call sign in. Hang on.
No worries. Yeah, it's 2W0 PQU, Papa Quebec uniform. I know you've got it, but yeah, but there's, as I say, there's a picture of me just at the bottom of my QRZ page. Hey, Kai.
Yeah, got it now. No, I put the wrong letter in on the call sign. I can see the profile picture. What's that radio? Oh God, I'm just looking. So I had a bit of a stroke. A few years ago, so my eyesight's not so good. Oh, it's an old Kenwood. Oh, when an old Trio transceiver. I did have a Kenwood once. It was a TS. I wish I'd never got rid of it. It was a TS8. No, 87. Yeah, that was it. It was a TS870 SAT. I see you into the locomotives, over.
Oh, okay. I can't say I've heard of that radio, to be honest, but very interesting. Yeah, that's old Kenwood I've got. It's a Trio TS430S with the matching power supply, and the one above it is the Trio TR9000 2-meter rig. And then, of course, no one can mistake the 857, but I don't have that anymore, unfortunately. Sold it the other day. So, yeah. You're romping it through, Tony. You're about 5 and 9, peaking at 10 over in places. And I've got your audio running through a little program called RM Noise, as in Romeo Mike Noise, and it uses AI to filter out. It's like a DNR filter, but using AI, and it's a lot better, actually. I'll pass it back to you. M1EUZ 2W0PQU.
Yeah, no problem there, Ethan. I wouldn't have guessed that you were 21. I would have thought you were a lot older. I wished I was 21 again. I'm not using any audio equipment. Years gone by, I did did play with audio gear, but you end up chasing your tail, you know. So just a Yaesu FTDX 101 MP radio. At the moment, I'm using an old Challenger 3 amplifier, running around 400 watts into a doublet aerial. That's open wire feed line, 600 ohm. The aerial's about, I'm just trying to think, 80 feet. It's 80 feet off the ground, and it's 180 feet long, fed in the centre. So it'll propagate a fairly decent signal, but I live in a very noisy district, so the background noise here on 160 and 80 metres, it can quite often be S8 or S9 background noise. Tonight is not too bad. Tonight, I think the background noise is around the S6 marker. But everything sounds good your way, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, the 101 MP is a nice radio. One of the guys from my club had the D version. So what's that, the 100 watts, isn't it? And the MP is 200. Yeah, he had the 101D, GW4DVB, that is. Yeah, I'm not really into audio equipment or anything myself, to be honest. It's, again, Brian. He discovered RM Noise. It's a piece of software you can download for your computer. And basically, obviously, if your radio has got a sound card built in, or if you've got one, you know, wherever, port the audio from the radio into the software, and then push it out through a set of headphones, and it filters it or using AI, which is quite interesting. And I don't like broadcasting it sometimes, but I am live on YouTube as well. So if you search for my call sign, you can go back and watch the QSO as well. So, but yeah, I'm using 100 watts barefoot now. Obviously, thankfully, you can use that now with the new licensing conditions. But yeah, 100 watts barefoot from a Yaesu Fox Tango 991 Alpha with a Sigma LW20 antenna. It's about 20.2 meters long. I'd say about 12 foot off the ground. It's just fed from my bedroom window at the moment down to the back corner of the fence and along it. And it seems to be working well. So there we are. I worked as a DX commander on 80 meters earlier as well, so marvellous. Anyway, I'll pass it back to you for a final. The radio's getting a bit toasty. I've been using it for a while, and hopefully I'll speak to you again soon. M1 Echo Uniform Zulu. This is 2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform.
2 Whiskey Zero Papa Quebec Uniform, Mexico number 1 Echo Uniform Zulu. Well, you went from 5.9 plus 5 dB down to readability 3 and 7. So I think there's quite a bit of QSB tonight. I think there's quite a bit of fading. At one time you were 5.9 plus 5, and then you drop down to readability 3. A little bit of a struggle, but I could hear you fully throughout. But hey, when would you think you'll carry on and take the full license at some time, Ethan? Over.
Absolutely, yeah. I've attempted it 3 times, unfortunately, to no avail. And you're only the 3rd person to know this, but my exam is booked now for the 2nd of April. Hopefully going to get, I'm going to try and get a Golf 5 call sign, I think. Golf 5 with 2 letters. Nice and quick, because I'm into my CW as well, so yeah, nice and quick for that as well. But yeah, I've got the exam booked for the 2nd of April, so with a bit of luck I'll pass it this time round. Doing it with another guy from the local area, Phil. So yeah, we're doing it together, and yeah, fingers crossed. From 2W0PQU.
Yeah, I lost quite a bit of that, Ethan. I got maybe 30%. I think the conditions have changed a lot. I think you said you were probably going to take the test in April, and I think that's about all I got from what you were saying. I think conditions have changed, Ethan. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Tony. You've dropped down to a 5 and 7 now, 57 with 5.9 on the peaks, whereas you were 10 over on peaks and 5.9 in the clear. All right, we won't hold it then if the QSB is getting me. Thanks very much for the contact, and maybe I'll work you further down the log. Mike 1 Echo Uniform Zulu, 2 Whiskey 0, Papa Quebec Uniform 73.
The conditions are changing very fast. Anyway, I'll let you get off to bed. I think I'll put another CQ out, and then I think I might hit up the Wooden Hills off to bed myself, over.
Yeah, no worries, Tony. Yeah, I'm going to let the radio cool down, get 30 winks, 40 winks, and give it a go in the morning again. Marvellous. Right, thanks for the QS though. I'll speak to you again. M1EUZ 2W0PQU.
738 and good night.
Good night.
CQ80, CQ80 meters. CQ80, CQ80 meters. This is Mexico 1, Echo Uniform Zulu. M1 EUZ with a sore throat. Calling CQ and standing by for a call.
Echo India 5, Japan to Doyle.
Ooh, didn't get the call sign. Please try again, over.
Echo India 5, Japan to Doyle.
Okay, I got Echo India 5. I got the prefix. What's the suffix?
That's the Bravo. Jack Daniels Bourbon. Jack Daniels Bourbon.
No, the QSB's got you. I've got Echo India 5, but I think there's a lot of QSB. I've got the prefix. I don't have the suffix. Conditions are very changeable, over.
India 5, Japan Delta Bravo. Echo India 5, Japan Delta Bravo.
I think it's Japan Delta Bravo, but I couldn't swear to it. EI5, Japan Delta Bravo, Mexico 1, Echo United Zulu. Did I get it correct, over?
India 5, JDB. Echo India 5, JDB. How are you?
Yeah, not so bad. I'm pretty sure we've talked in the past, Tom. I'm just looking at your QRZ profile picture. Normally, my memory's not very good, but usually I can remember the QRZ profile picture. How's it going there in Tipperary, Tom?
Yeah, all's well here, all's well. Just on a second went down there.
I've lost you altogether, Tom. I can't hear you. I've lost you altogether. I wish you a good night, Tom, but the conditions are very, very poor. Mike 1, Echo Uniform Zulu.
I want to run on the 4 on the 5th. Sure, the 5th and the 3rd last 4.
No, I didn't hear that. I know you were there, but I didn't hear any of it. The conditions are very, very poor, and I'm running about 400 watts into a doublet at 80 feet. So